Hey all, it's Eileen, author of the upcoming book, Your New Life Starts Now. And I wanted to hop on here today. Today is Friday. I hope you had a super week and I hope your summer is going amazingly. And, I wanted to hop on here. I go every Friday at noon, I go live on my page, my personal Facebook page. And, I kind of started this because I thought, we all had been through this pandemic and, it's kind of a time to reset. And, I'm a coach and I've been in training for about the past 6 years. And I thought, you know what? I really want to make my impact on the world, share with other people, not just coach with my clients, but really share like so many things that I've learned along the way. So this is a little condensed version of my live because I wanted, sometimes there's a cutoff when you're posting. But I wanted to share 7 tips to making when you're ready to make a boss move in your life. And what a boss move is like really like being the boss of your own life and CEO of your own life. And I don't mean that in a way like I'm the boss, like that kind of thing. I'm meaning really owning who you are, honoring your call to create, and really you're ready to make your impact in the world. Because look, like each one of us, we're amazing human beings. There's only one of us on the planet. Like we're very special and we've had our own life experience, each one of us, very different life experiences. We have so much to share. And sometimes we don't really realize that. We're just kind of stuck in like whatever circumstances we're in or whatever's going on in our life, or we're too busy or we don't have time to think about it. So I just really want to get on here and present you to your fabulousness. And really, the world needs you more than ever. So, make sure that you're sharing all that you have, like all your experiences, the knowledge you have, it will make a difference for someone, right? So like me, I kind of started when I went through my midlife divorce and I wasn't prepared for that. And my kids were off in college and I was like, what do I do next? So, I made the boss move and said, I'm starting my own business. I was scared to death, but I did it. And I'm really proud of myself. And that action got me in action, right? So I'm going to share 7 really great boss moves that I've personally made. And I share with my clients as well. Number 1, so do what scares you. I mean, for me, what really scared me was going live on Facebook. I was scared to death and I didn't want to do it. And I did it and it scared me like crazy, but I felt really good after I did it. And you know what? Everyone gets easier. I can come on here, not even at everything prepared, and I wouldn't even be scared. But I wasn't like that a few years ago when I started, right? Number 2, don't start, honestly, right now, right here now, stop worrying about people are going to think, because I think we hold ourselves back. I was worried, what are people going to think? And I had the total different reaction. I watched myself back. I was like, wow, that's not too bad. I didn't do that bad. And then I had, wow, I saw you live. That was really great. Because I know when I see people go live, I'm like, all right. So I think sometimes we think people are going to judge and they really are like, wow, or thanks for sharing that with me, right? So we have that message we want to share. I'm not saying you have to go live, but whatever it is, just don't worry about what people are going to think, because they're going to think what they're going to think. Everybody sees the world through their own lenses. So just get rid of that, lose it, right? The next is don't say yes to everything. You can't take on everything. And if you do, you got to maybe create some teamwork or support, right? So really focus on, does this serve my life or the people in my life? Otherwise, I can't do it right now. And don't get into a whole big excuses of why you can't with someone if they ask you, I just can't do this right now. Circle back with me in a month, right? 4th is don't make excuses and let yourself off the hook. I was doing a little of that the other day. I had a little tiny procedure and I just didn't feel that great. And I thought, you know what? I'm going to push through it. I'll figure out my well-being time later. But I really I was feeling better because I pushed through it. I didn't become a victim. I don't feel good. I had this procedure. I'm going to just not take myself out of the game. And I also put in my well-being time for later. So I managed, my care, right? 5, don't buy into the labels of society, right? So we come into this world and there's all kinds of conversations going on, and society and religions and your family, and then you take on all this stuff and you have you've labeled your own self, right? I can't do this. I'm not good at this. I used to think I was terrible at math, which meant I was dumb. And I believed this for years. I used to convince people I'm a slow learner. I don't pick up things quick. Wasn't the truth. I just, kind of had experience in school as a kid. And I made something out of that. Like I didn't get a question and the teacher got upset. And then look at what I did to myself my whole life. So I just let that go. It's not even the truth. So think about those labels that you bestowed upon yourself. 6, love yourself. If you don't love yourself, you can't love anyone else. And I don't mean that in like a conceited, I love myself kind of way, like really just loving you, like who you are, the amazing, powerful human being that you are. Like there's one of you, you're so darn special. So just realize that and love it and honor your call to create. Number 7, this is the very last one. Don't trade your breaths, right? So, I know sometimes we're like in situations or circumstances, especially like with money, right? There's a lot of money conversations and everything that we've made up about money. I'm doing a lot of, money mindset stuff myself right now. And like, are you willing to go another 2 years in your job that you hate? I don't know if you're commuting yet or whatever. A lot of us are still at home. 8-hour days, and really money's just an energy. It's a trade-off, right? So it's not even real. Like we just make it so much more than it is. And yes, we have to live and make a living, but we don't know how much time we have either, right? So, and nothing's really secure, because sometimes I think we think a job or this or that is security. Look at the pandemic, for instance. We thought we were secure, and look what happened. So honestly, how are you willing to trade your breaths for money or for things you don't want to do or you hate? Are you willing to do that anymore? Because yeah, it is scary, like really honoring like what and living your passion and doing what you want. But life is short. We only get one life. I would actually look at what you value the most in life. Like me, self-improvement is one of the most things I value. I've always been into psychology and mindset. I've taken over 25 courses. I read all the time, mindset books. And I will tell you, like, I have to have that in my life. And look, I became a coach, right? So think about the things, not what other people value. It's not about them. Like, what do you value? Those things you should be doing, those top 5 things in your day every day. And if you're not, like, really get present to your core values. That's really going to pull you and really get you in a place where you can really give your gifts to the world, live your passion, live your best life. And I know maybe it sounds like, oh, I don't know about that. You don't know my story. And I get it. It is scary to live your passion. But again, like, are you willing to trade any more breaths in your life for stuff you don't like doing, right? Just think about it. Really, it's like, this is it. Like, here right now is it. So I just wanted to share that with you today. And you know what? If you're ready to make a boss move in your life and you're maybe a little stuck doing it, give me a call, because I had 5 boss move calls. It's an hour. It's a super duper price. And I've already sold 2. So hop on a call with me, pick my brain, and it'll really make a difference, because investing in yourself is worth it. It's always, always worth it to invest in the one and only you, right? So, and I also have a group called Create a Life You Love, a life designed by you. If you want to be a member of the group, just come on over. I'm going to put the link below. We talk about wardrobe, mindset, self-image. We're going to be getting into a lot of money mindset stuff. So I love talking about this topic. And that's it. And I hope everyone has an amazing rest of your summer. Also have a super weekend. And if you didn't get all the goals and whatever you wanted to get done this week, spend a little time over the weekend and really, like, what is important on this list that you really, something that's calling you to do. It's like that thing that first thing you thought about. That's it. So put it on your list to get out of your comfort zone and just do a little something towards that this week. Like, make the bold boss move to do it. Anyway, and that's it. And I hope everyone has a super rest of your day. Bye all.